Hello everyone, my name is Lena Ukwe. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the impact of social medias on our life. Wait, let me fix that a little bit. Okay, so I believe everyone knows what social media is, right? Especially in our generation, it is highly affected by social media. Social media is a powerful page, and it is a place where every people could express their thinkings, their beliefs, their news, their stories, and it is a place that holds both fun and danger. So we're going to be exploring about the impact of social media on our life today, both negative and positive. First, let's talk about the positive things that could happen when you guys is using social media. First is you could share about your life on social media. Lots of people choose social media as a safe place for them to share their stories and share their own experiences, etc. It is also a place where people would sometimes seek advice from people around them who usually won't judge and won't judge because of they won't know what their real identity is. So it is a place where people could choose as a safe place to share about their life and still could be really positive. Next is they can meet and connect with people. Well, what do I mean here is that when you're using social media, not only a small group of people will see you, but lots of people around the world could see you. They could see you in lots of different diversities, like it could be from your boss to your employees to your colleague, your friends, or even strangers. And still, you could choose that as a way to connect with people and make new friends. Next is update around the world. Social media is always changing and it's always evolving with lots of dramas and news, things like that. So if you use social media, it's more likely that you get handle of the world around yourself more and you won't be able to feel FOMO, which is fear of losing out for sure. Next is negative impact of social media. First we have is toxicity, which is a really bad thing about social media because the audience up there, they're always not that really welcoming. They usually would admit bullying here, which is another point I want to talk about. Well, I'll later mention about bullying, but toxic is really bad. Like imagine if you post a picture of yourself on, and then people tell comments like, "You're not that beautiful," or like, "You are like so different from outside," and things like that. That would cause serious hurt to the person, and it's true toxic. Next is bullying. So I think you've heard of sarcasm and criticism and critics like that online right before, right? So if you do that, you guys would know this. It's when people use words to bully people. This may be overseen by lots of people, but this type of bullying is really bad, and I believe that not a lot of people would want to have it, especially when you guys are facing this type of bullying. It's really hard to detect the roots of it, and it's also really hard to detect the identity. So that's why it's really hard to solve for these type of problems. Next is wrong information. As I said earlier, social media could be a really good place for you to update things like that, but it could bring lots of wrong information, because if you guys are browsing the incorrect website, it could show you guys a lot of incorrect things that is not that true. So if you believe on that, it will be really bad. And last is scams and phishing. It's when people takes advantage of you and scam you, and usually they will scam not just your money but your identity, your wallet, your pocket, things like that. They could scam you a lot. So when using social media, it's important that you guys know the limits of it and being able to control your own social media life so that you could benefit from it more than getting negative things from it. Well, that is all for my talk today. Goodbye and see you in the next video.